For our first project of the school year, we'll be reading the novel Holes by Louis Sachar and exploring the way stories are mapped out and told by the people who create them. In Summit Learning, we use the word project, sort of like you'd use the word unit in classes in the past. If it's easier for you, you can think of this as sort of like a novel study unit you had in one of your other classes. We call them projects in Summit Learning, partly because they usually build up to you creating something and you learning by doing. For this project, you'll eventually work to create something called a storyboard. And for class today, we're just going to be exploring what a storyboard is. Storyboards are used in everything from movies to TV to video games and beyond. And by the end of your work today, you should be able to describe how they are used, as well as make a prediction as to how you might be using them. Let's walk through today's assignment on Summit Learning. You're first going to sign into the platform, and then you can go to the Year tab. Once you're at the Year tab, you're going to go to 2021 KY English 6, where your language arts work is located. Go across from Projects and click where it says Stories and Storyboards with Holes. That will bring you to this page with the overview on our project. Start by reading the project overview section and going over our essential question, how do stories teach people about life, and reading the enduring understanding and description sections. You should also look through the cognitive skills and begin familiarizing yourself with the different cognitive skills that you'll be working with and learning through this school year. Once you've gotten that far, you should click where it says Plans, and that will bring you to today. Day 1, our first assignment, says what is storyboarding, and it has today's date. So our goals for today are to focus on explanation of evidence. By the end of today, you'll be able to define and apply storyboarding, describe the premise and major expectations of your new project, and then this last bubble we'll get to in our next lesson. It says, what is storyboarding? And to get started on today's assignment, you're going to click right here where it says your new project at the animation studio. You'll also see some notes below here that will have a description of what you can do, what you need to do for your lesson. But for now, click this. Your assignment today will say your new project at the animation studio at the top. And it says, what will you have to do in your new English project? Your one hint so far is that it has to do with storyboarding. To find out more about what that is, watch a film with your classmates and then answer the questions below. So what you're going to do is you're going to click this blue link and it'll take you to a YouTube video that will describe what storyboarding is. It'll go over an example of it used in real life. Once you're done watching that video, you'll be able to answer the following 5 questions. You'll answer those by clicking below them and beginning to type your answer. At the bottom, there is an optional, completely optional extended learning opportunity for you if you'd like to do it. Once you're done with it, you don't have to click anything. It will save your work, and you'll be done with today's assignment for language arts. Now to wrap it up, let's answer a few quick questions you may have. If you are someone who has already read the novel Holes, that's completely okay. Holes was the less read novel of 2 books that I needed to choose from for our first project. It's still popular, but less students in the class had read it before. During reading time, you'll still be expected to refresh yourself on the novel if you have read it before, as you will have to answer some very deep questions on it and will need to have kind of a fresh memory of it. We'll discuss some extra ways people who have read the novel can add a little extra if they need to. The next question you may have is, how long will this take? I'm expecting the project to last at least 2 months from today. Whether it takes longer or shorter will depend on several factors. We'll just kind of have to see and play it by ear. All of this is kind of completely new to all of us. And why are we reading Holes? We're reading it for a lot of reasons. One of the main reasons that I like it, why I chose it, is because it is a Newbery Award-winning book. It won the 1999 Newbery Award, which designates it as a fantastic book to read for middle grade students. The book has sold millions and millions of copies. It's extremely popular, and the author has several other popular middle grades novels. I also just really like the book, and just about every student I know who has read the book seemed to enjoy it at least quite a bit. If you need to backtrack and go over what we'll be doing today, go ahead and rewind the YouTube video a little bit and look at where you'll need to go on the Summit Learning platform for today's work. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me and let me know, and have an excellent day.